MTA is now at risk of missing out on critical funding in the latest coronavirus relief bill. The HEROES Act passed the House last week, and it looks to give 14 transit agencies across the country $15 billion to split. But right now, our area isn't one of them. And as WMAR 2 News' Ray Strickland explains tonight, the money could help MTA avoid cuts and continue to pay bus drivers.
The Central Transportation Alliance sent a letter to Maryland's congressional delegation urging them to ensure MTA will receive aid in the next round of federal stimulus money. CMTA says these federal funds are vital and will help MTA get through the rest of the year.
Because our transit agencies around the country need help. They're losing revenue and people are still relying on them.
Brian O'Malley is the director of the Central Maryland Transportation Alliance, a transportation advocacy group. He says MTA won't receive any money in the latest coronavirus relief bill because it's only available for urban-sized areas with a population of 3 million or more. O'Malley says instead it should be based on transit agencies with the highest ridership, which will make the Baltimore area one of the largest in the country.
But places that have more population but smaller transit systems like Dallas, Detroit, Houston would get the funding, even though they have a smaller transit system than we do.
In the past 2 months, MTA has been forced to cut services such as bus routes and limit ridership. Their revenue continues to decline due to the pandemic. O'Malley says these funds are crucial to help MTA stay afloat through the rest of the year. CMTA sent this letter to the Maryland congressional delegation urging them to help.
We do. We run the city. We keep it open. We keep it moving.
Michael McMillan is the president of the union that represents MTA bus drivers. He's also calling on Congress to make sure MTA gets federal aid because he says 40% of riders right now are essential workers.
Like I said, the grocery store workers, cashiers, down to the stock person in those stores can't get there. Hey, then your local grocery store won't be able to open.
And O'Malley says MTA did receive money through the CARES Act. He says it helped a lot, but the need is still there. Now, again, the HEROES Act did pass in the House last week, but the Senate has yet to vote on it. In Baltimore, Ray Strickland, WMAR 2 News.